Hiya, just another little thought comparing capitalism and globalism. Capitalism is where a few people make a living off a lot of other people working, but they look after the people working, or try to, or at least pay them something. Right, globalism, run by corporates, usually farmer, that think we're all just bloody numbers, and they want to bleed us dry for everything. They want to tell us what we can do, what we can think, what we can eat, what we can do. And if we don't agree with them, there's something wrong. They believe we all ought to be chipped, we all ought to have the vaccine, we all ought to be led like sheep, follow what they say or their board members say, while they all get fat and rich and watch suffering, withholding patents, medicines, cancer treatments, because it goes against them earning money. All wrong. My political view, I'm not political really. I believe all politicians only want to look out for themselves. I believe all politicians, the first thing when they're doing is get themselves a pay rise. They're self-centred and think they are worth far more than the doctors, the nurses, the firemen, the policemen. They are all very essential to this country. We could do without all the frigging lazy, hanging on, fraudulent MPs doing dodgy claims for the expenses and everything. What happened to the good old days when you had your local councillors that went in and didn't get paid? They did it because they believed in that community and they wanted to help that community. So I've touched on globalism, capitalism, socialism, communism. Is there another alternative? Wouldn't it be a novel idea if anybody in government, there was a limit set, this is the national wage limit, this is what you're getting paid. No more, no less. Your expenses, you will get expenses to and from work, like any normal person. You won't be able to claim for anything else. If you really believe we're there to do good for the people, do it. Don't take the mickey. Oh, I need a second dome. You're supposed to be representing us, not milking us dry. And that's what I believe that you're doing. Wake up, people. Let's stop being used. Start thinking for ourselves. Start doing something about it. Get all our voices together. Let everybody put their own voice to, their own opinions on what they think should and should not happen. Don't be led by sheep. It's time for a new revolution. I don't mean with guns and I don't mean with anything like that. I mean by using our voices. And let's all live in harmony. Black, white, yellow, green, brown, whatever colour. We're all human beings. That is the only race, human beings. Let's live together and not try milking each other like all these political parasites are doing, scaring us to death. Oh, you can't go out, you catch COVID, which was probably started by the farmer. So we'd all need medication, we'd all get a vaccine, we're all frightened, the economy will go downhill, and then we'd have to borrow money. From who? The big corporations. Who benefits from all this? Definitely not you and I, and definitely not the normal people. Thank you.